What is going on, guys? So today I want to talk to you about some of my absolute favorite board games currently available on Amazon to add to your upcoming game night. So first things first, let's talk about Farting Frenchies. Now, if you haven't seen Farting Frenchies, I absolutely love this game. My kids and me have a blast playing it. Essentially, quick overview, the idea of the game is to collect as many Frenchies as you can and make them as stinky as possible to collect the most points at the end of the round. Now, people can use these de-stinkification cards to make them less stinky, which reduces their value in points. And then you can even steal Frenchies by, to gain as many as you can to grab, steal points from other people. And so it basically just adds a lot of chaos. There can be a lot of strategy. The great thing is that it only takes 15 minutes to play around, and it's good for 7 ages and up. Now, my daughter, who is 6, absolutely loves playing this game and completely understands it and has a blast. So great game for quick little rounds here and there. Very easy to understand for the most part and just an absolute blast. So definitely check this one out for sure. Now, the next one on the list is Taco Cat Goat Cheese Pizza. Now, this is a game of just pure chaos. Now, this one sounds really strange, right? The name is very odd, Taco Cat Goat Cheese Pizza, but it's very, very simple. The idea is basically you're going to put cards down, and every person, as in turn, is going to say taco as they put one down, goat, cheese, and pizza as they go around the thing. As the cards hit the table, if they end up matching what you end up flipping over, everyone has to slap the cards in the middle, and the person that is the last person to slap them, the cards, is basically has to take that entire pile and add them to their pile. And the goal is to ultimately get rid of all your cards, and that is how you win. So you want to be paying attention to what you're seeing in front of you. They have some little tricks in here. The cards are a little bit different colors from time to time and can mess with them, a little bit visually to make it a little bit more interesting. But it is super, super chaotic and an absolute blast, and you can play it with a ton of people, and it's great. So definitely consider checking this one out as well. The next game I want to talk about is called Arty Fartsy. Now, this is an absolute blast, especially if you like to do drawing games like Pictionary. So very similar to Pictionary in the sense that your teams are going to have a drawer and guessers, but there's a point system, there's dice rolling, there's ways to steal the points from other people. So if you can guess, as an enemy team, if you can guess what the person is drawing before they can, you can use one of your steal cards and actually steal the points that you would get from that, which is fantastic. The other thing that's really funny about this is that there are crazy topics in here. Pictionary in the past is typically very kind of straightforward. Some of it's kind of funny from time to time, but the topics in Arty Fartsy are literally some of the most hilarious things. So topics wise, like here's for example, you got says that stinks is the topic, and they could be drawing feet, bad breath, armpit, or dog farts, right? So there's a lot of options there. The other one that shows on the back is how embarrassing, which is showing somebody falling off a treadmill, drooling, wet your pants, or run into a door. So as you can see, comedy and chaos is the name of the game with Artsy Fartsy. So if you're looking for something that's hilarious and you want to have some fun drawing, it's good for kids up to 10 plus, 4 to 12 players, and each round basically takes about 30 minutes or so. So it's a little bit longer game, but absolutely a blast. So check out Artsy Fartsy. And the last game I want to talk about is another crazy game called Throw Burrito. Now, this is made by the company that makes the game Exploding Kittens, which is another fantastic game. But this one is very, very interactive. It's a burrito dodgeball style game. So basically, you've got these two super soft foam burritos that you're going to chuck at each other, which is really cool. But basically how it works, you place the pair of throwable burritos on the table and deal out the cards. You earn points by collecting 3 of a kind through the gameplay. You play burrito cards, and that's when you force each other to battle each other, and being hit by a burrito basically reduces your points on your team. You lose points and stuff like that. And basically you're dueling to determine the winner. You got to walk 3 places and you got to chuck them at each other. So it's a lot of fun. It's a really, really funny game. The mechanic of actually like throwing the burrito is crazy. So inside, be careful, right? Around breakable areas, find a nice safe place where you can chuck this burrito, but it's a ton of fun. 2 to 6 players, 7 ages, age 7 plus. And I would say don't play it with anybody too young. Now, my 6-year-old, she absolutely loves this one. She doesn't hit very often yet, but she's getting better all the time. But it is an absolute blast. So guys, on your next game night, definitely check out any of these games. They all come highly recommended. They're super, super fun. But guys, as usual, I hope this video was helpful for you and add some fun to your game night. But I will see you in the next one.